Hey guys, just waiting for some people to get on. I got some tea for y'all. No, I'm on live. Be ready. I'm waiting for achontishanise right quick. Hold on. Hey, all y'all. Sorry, y'all. I was on the phone and I was waiting for my homegirl Ashanti, but I'm coming right now. Waiting. What's up, fam? I know, Ashanti, come on. That's alright if they're recording my live. Ain't nobody lying. I'm waiting for Ashanti. I don't know if Cardi's going to sue. That's her decision what she's going to do, but I'm just here to let y'all know about this little fraud. Oh. Ashanti, you got a request. Oh, okay. Here comes Ashanti.
I'm here. I am here.
Hey, everybody. This is Ashanti. Spotlight.
Hey, y'all. Hi, Spotlight. We see you.
So we're just waiting for a little more people. We got it's like 100 or something. We're going to go over and get let's wait till I get 200.
All right. Good. All right, bro. Then we don't hit it.
Hit the quan.
Hi. All right, OG.
Girl. We got some bullshit coming on.
I'm tight. I'm tight, y'all.
Come on. 200.
Oh, no, I miss you. I miss you. I didn't fly to New York, for real. Hold on, y'all. We waiting for a little bit more people to have time to jump in this.
I know. That's that crown curls. My homegirl said her hair is on fire. Y'all make sure you go follow. Shanti, what's your new crown curls page?
It's _crown curls _ because they deleted my page.
They started.
Business page. They so shady.
Cardi game.
That's cool. We back. Here, I'm putting my hair page under right down here in the comments, y'all. Sorry if I can figure out how to put it.
Not you, Tosh. Tosh, there's this blogger named Tasha K, and I think her blogger page is unWinewithTashaK or whatever like that. But she's basically the blogger that did the interview with Swan. You know Swan. I don't know who the hell this is. Star Marie.
Let's say that because
her name goddamn Swan.
The only star we call Star is Star Brand. We gonna keep it at that.
Yeah.
So
Star Marie, whatever. Cardi ain't throw no hot coffee on this damn child. She said she threw hot coffee.
Yeah, y'all, I don't know how to pin
Cardi don't even drink coffee. Hot coffee. She drink cold coffee.
Hot coffee, yeah.
She drink iced coffee.
And she just really got on her Starbucks hype. Let's keep it funky.
Yeah, Spotlight. I'm glad Spotlight is in here. Hey, ooh, I wish Spotlight we could do a 3-way with this shit. Another face. Can you?
Yeah, for real.
All right, y'all. We almost at 200. We at 142. Tell your mama and your cousins, everybody. Hey, Toya. Yeah, I was talking to Cardi or whatever, and
thank you.
Everybody think she responds to everything, but it's not about that. You can't try to ruin this girl's reputation and think that nobody's gonna say anything. That's not gonna work.
Not at all. Oh, and for everybody who don't know who we are, I'm Ashanti, and that's Ash Cash, and
we
are 2 of 4 of the squad. The other one, Cardi and Sweetness, who's not on live with us right now. And we are all BFFs with Cardi.
Yeah, you can record, screenshot. It don't matter what you guys do. This is facts. Nobody has to lie. And it's not even about really exposing her in a negative light. It's just the way she came out, you know, and said all this BS or whatever. Like, it don't even make no sense. But we're almost there, guys. We almost there.
Yes. We just want to set a couple of facts straight.
All the way straight.
All the way straight.
50 beans.
Cardi is a real bitch. She's not a bitch. She's the sweetest person you could ever meet. I'm telling you, her heart is mad pure. She don't take nothing. Once you start messing with her, like anybody, you know, once somebody keeps getting picked on, you keep poking and poking, she smazzes. And I think we're all guilty for that. I know I am.
Yeah, I see a lot of people commenting right now, Day1s, because they really know. We were here from the beginning, and it's not about, like, claiming, oh, you know, that's my best friend. She didn't have no other friends, but literally, no. She wasn't down with the squad. She wasn't there with Spotlight. She wasn't there. Shout out to Picante. Shout out to Megan. Who else was out there with us in the crew?
What you saying?
Madison. Like,
it was tons of us.
Yeah. All right. F all those 30 other people that's coming in. It'll get there. So basically,
let's get that. Wait, hold on. Let's get that out right now. We are not being paid to do this. I'm upset. My page got deleted because I was defending my friend. This is my friend. If I wanted to make some money, y'all already understand. All right, I'd be around. I don't. I'm in Cali. Cardi's currently in Atlanta. Kita's in New York. Like, there ain't no payments here. We don't need to get paid for this. When you're real friends with somebody, you mess with somebody for real, you don't care about money. It's your friendship, your loyalty, and how you going to stick to the script. So we going to put that out there right now.
I'm saying, but I mean, whoever want to cash out some money just because, you know, Christmas is around the corner. Nah. All right. So I want to address the Swan girl, Star Marie, and this interview with Tasha K. This lady was okie doke. For all of those who've seen the interview, this lady really was okie doke by Swan. And let me tell you about Swan. Swan is that girl who literally could tell you a story and have you like this. Like, really believing what she's saying. For real, right? Facts or not?
Yeah.
You really be in tune to whatever she's saying because, you know, she does speak educated and, you know, she can articulate herself very well. So she can make you believe the bullshit that she's saying out of her mouth is actually true. So I believe Tasha did this interview, and I'm going to get to Tasha in a minute. She did this interview with Tasha, and Tasha, I believe, she's like obsessed with Cardi, however, at the end of the day. And she wanted to get them views up. She wanted to make sure her blogger page is popping because, you know, Cardi is that like celebrity, that socialite that everybody's looking at right now. So at the end of the day, something juicy, you know, my mom always told me a lie sounds better than the truth, but it'll get you in more trouble than telling the actual truth. And that's what happened. So Swan basically, like, she made this lady just feel like, you know, everything that she was saying was the truth, because what she did was she put bits and pieces of stories and stuff like that together to make a story sound really believable with the drugs, prostitution, and all that crazy shit. Like, where did all this shit come from if you working at the club? And as far as me, when y'all seen that comment, I'm the one that had the comment on the blog about, it mentioned, it said Cardi never did any of that shit with her that Swan was saying as far as, you know, all this prostitution, just knowing her or whatever, general or whatever. So we wasn't saying that she didn't know her or whatever, she knew of her. We worked in the same club, so who's not gonna know you? Sue's was a very welcoming club. So you came to the club, all of the girls made you feel like welcome. We didn't pick on you or off the rip or nothing like that unless you did something to make somebody do something to you. And then, you know, slowly but surely, like, Swan came in there and just had this mentality like, I'm prettier than other girls. She was like a know-it-all, all this shit like that. So girls, you know, stopped liking her. And then I'm not gonna take it from her. She hustled and stuff like that, but she was a roach too. I wish I had my old phone, because I had a video of her crawling under the chairs of customers, picking up dollars and all that stuff like that. So when she was saying she was making $1,000 to $2,000 a night, if you crawling under chairs and stuff, getting money that's not yours, then I'm quite sure it might add up to that a night, you know. And at the end of the day, her speaking on Spotlight, this is so funny to me, because this is an example of how she pieced the stories together, so to make Cardi look bad. Spotlight punched her in the face, and Spotlight admitted that, and that's what Tasha K failed to realize. She did admit that she punched her in the face, but above that, if you see in the comment that when Tasha DM'd Spotlight, she did state that she punched her in the face, but it had nothing to do with Cardi. Cardi wasn't even presently there at the moment. I don't know if she was at work that night or she was in the back, but I remember actually being there. They had gotten into it a little bit, you know, during the night at work, and at the end of the night, you know, you don't want to mess up your money, so you're going to wait to catch anybody at the end of the night. Because I thought he don't like the confrontation. He going to throw you out. So, Swan thought she was being slick, went up by the, our old boss, you know, when you pay your tip out or whatever, and Spotlight did not give no damns. She went straight up, punched Swan in her face. They got in a fight, probably like, 10, 15 seconds or something like that. And security, it was the end of the night. Nobody was there. They didn't have to go through a crowd. So security guard just bagged them up right quick. Spotlight pulled her wig off or whatever, like was beating her up. Her wig fell off, all that stuff like that. And it was over. Nobody followed her outside. Nobody threw hot coffee on her. None of that stuff. Like,
it had nothing to do with nobody else but Spotlight.
Exactly.
And her. So that was it.
And this is another thing. Like, Cardi wasn't even Cardi B back then like that. She didn't have 1 million followers, like Swan said in the interview. And if Tasha was a real blogger and did her interview, her research, she would have went back and seen, because right before Love and Hip Hop, Cardi had did a post saying, I hit 1 million followers. This was way after Sue's.
Exactly, because she quit on us like a year prior.
Exactly. She only had about maybe 4,000 or 5,000, 6,000 on tops or something like that. This was back in 2013. And Swan did say she knew Cardi back then or whatever. I have a video on my page. I think it's still up there, or it was on Cardi's page one day when she was wishing me happy birthday. And there's a video that's floating around when I'm sitting on top of Cardi, and you know, like how you put your shirt over somebody's knees when you sit on somebody, so you make yourself look like you're a little person or something. And that's how we used to just bug out in the locker room and so. And that was on there. And that date on there says 2013. And for all those who are Day 1 followers of the squad and know anything about us, I started managing Cardi in 2014 when her Instagram got popping. Facts, Ashanti?
Yeah, facts.
This was 2014. I'm gonna put a post up tomorrow on my live, and it's gonna be a poster where it was like probably one of her first bookings or her second bookings when she was booked in Miami, Orlando. She did 2 Miami shows appearances and an Orlando appearance. And that was in 2014. I think August or July 2014. But in 2013, because Swan said that she introduced all of us to her. She was like, the supposedly girls that are Cardi's friends that she put up the squad, those are not really her friends. I introduced them to her. Girl, we didn't even know you.
We didn't know you. I'm going to put this out there right now. When I first started and came to New York, me and Ashley, we clicked first because we're like light-skinned Sagittarius. We both had gaps, and we're both from the Berg. She from Newburgh, and I'm from Pittsburgh out here in Cali. So we just clicked. As far as Cardi goes, I became friends with Cardi because somebody was trying to bully Cardi and jump her. And I was like, that's out. You're not going to jump her. She's this big. It's 2 of y'all. If you want to fight her one-on-one, then you fight her, you know, but y'all not going to jump each other. And at the time, my sister was with me, and my sister was basically like my sister said what she said. And me and my sister ended up fighting the girls because, well, one of the girls, because they tried to pop on her. They didn't even care about Cardi no more. And that's how we became cool. Me and Cardi had left the country already and went to DR for Memorial Weekend. after that, I still didn't get introduced to her from no Swan or whatever the hell y'all call her. And already knew Sweetness when Cardi came into the club. We already, like me, Sweetness, and Ashley, we already knew each other. But we all kind of separately became friends with Cardi on different occasions. But because me and Ash were so close, it was like, bam, you know? And here we are.
Exactly. Like, they all were a link up, like, because of me, because I fuck with all of them individually, like Ashanti said. And we all just linked up. Shout out Spotlight mentioning Lacey. Yeah, there was a couple girls that were back in the day. These girls could tell you, like, we don't have no reason to lie on her. And it just makes sense. Swan really used, like, and she admitted herself, Swan thought she was a rapper. She was poetic and all that stuff. Like, she used to be spitting raps and all that stuff like that and the thing. So I find it really funny that you wait till she has this beef or whatever with Nicki Minaj and the bartenders, which wasn't even her beef with the bartenders or whatever. Another thing, talking on something you don't know about. Talking about she threw ashtrays.
Nothing to do with
They threw ashtrays at her. Girl, you ain't never been to Angels. Where they got ashtrays at? Motherfuckers just be smoking and ashing on the floor. What are you talking about? Ashtrays. Where they got ashtrays at in Angels?
There ain't no ashtray.
They ain't no gentleman's lounge, girl. You just thought the name was Angels and it sounded like
you was better off saying a hookah.
Right? Girl, they might no damn thing. So, and then, hold on. Somebody talking about the manager at Sue's, but hold on 1 second, y'all. But yeah, so she didn't, like, none of that is what she's saying is true or whatever. And then, so, y'all talking about her, about the manager hiring her. So Cardi,
yes, the manager did like Cardi.
Exactly. Cardi didn't start working at Sue's from when she worked at a club downtown. No. Cardi worked at the Key Club and then came over to Sue's. That was, what? In 2013 or something like that. And she'll tell you all this stuff herself, you know, at the end of the day. But she came in to work there, whatever. We knew her already. Swan came in. Nobody fucked with her. Nobody liked her, nothing like that. John, nobody liked her. John didn't even get... First of all, I'm going to let y'all know something right now. Our boss was not the type of boss that was all in girls' faces. He had some type of girls, you know what I mean? Like, he would be...
there was no coffee. Sorry, but no coffee.
Yes, nobody threw no coffee. Cardi doesn't drink coffee. She drinks iced coffee, and that's barely whatever. But at the end of the day, John wasn't that type of boss that was hee ha ha in your face like that. So how did she get to establish a rapport with her like, oh, he loved her? No, she used to always try to kiss ass and be laughing in his face and stuff like that. But no, he didn't care about none of that stuff. None of that stuff. So at the end of the day, everybody loved Cardi. Everybody could go back. She got mad videos with customers, with the girls that work there and stuff like that. To this day, girls still respect her and all of us because we all got along. So where did she come up with, all of the people love me and Sue's? No. Cardi was probably one of the last girls who talked to you of anything. We all had conversations in the locker room and stuff like that. So yeah, she used to ear hustle because we used to all, in a strip club, you talk about your weaves, you talk about your makeup, everybody give out their links and stuff like that. So that has nothing to do with nothing. Coke? No. None of us touch coke. You want to talk about, no. I don't give a damn. I blow bud. Everybody knows me, knows I blow bud. Nobody in the group none of that. That's that.
But Coke ain't nothing to do with this stuff.
If you do know Cardi, if anything, she already let you know the specific drugs that she already touched. So that doesn't have anything to do with anything. And as far as living with her, when I first came down to New York and I started working at Sue's, I was going back and forth. Shanti was going back and forth to Cali or whatever. So I remember staying at her mom's house a couple of times and staying at her house when she first got her apartment there. The makeup artist got proof she stayed with Cardi. Where the hell did Juan stay with Cardi at? And if you claiming you was making all that money and Cardi had roaches and all that shit, why didn't you go and take your money and get your own room?
Because I had a room, okay, before we even started rooming together. I had a room. I was flying back and forth to Cali all the time. But I don't know how you were making all that money, first of all, in the club, working Monday through Thursday, because you said you fly back on Fridays to Georgia, which makes absolutely no sense. But okay. But if that was the case and there was roaches and all of that, then why would you stay there? Why would you stay there? Because I went to Cardi house plenty of times. I ain't never seen a roach, a bug. Now, I can't say Cardi got mad clothes, but dirty, never.
And Star came from Atlanta. For all those who want to know, Star came from Atlanta, and she was not going back and forth. Like, y'all want to, only exactly, for everybody saying the live is dry, that's only because y'all want to hear the lies. So if I got up here and say, oh, what Star was saying was true, Cardi really was selling her pussy and all this shit like that, that don't make sense. I'm not going to sit here and lie for her and give y'all what y'all want or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm going to let you know what it really was. Like, she's a liar. She used to she was a weirdo. She used to copy people. She used to copy dances. I'm going to put up on my post tomorrow.
Yeah.
Y'all going to see a video up there, her dancing all crazy and shit like that. Nobody is trying to belittle this girl. This is about facts. This has nothing about making up no stories and making nobody, get no crazy
or assassinate her character.
No, it's not that. It's not about that. So whatever you want to know, send your question in at the end of the day or whatever. Yeah, they just want to hear drama about Cardi, but there was no drama. And at the end of the day, she hasn't changed from who she was. She's always been the same loudmouth, outspoken person, big personality. That don't have anything, and everybody knew where she lived. That everything she put up on her Instagrams and blogs, whatever. That's real facts. She lived in the Heights. Her mom lived in the Heights. What more do you want to explain? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and Tasha, this girl, this blogger, how you trying to switch up what I said by saying
no? She never lived with Cardi.
Fuck with her. She's the only person who fuck with her, but she went around everything I said. She went around everything Spotlight said, everything Shantae said, just to make herself look good. That's not how it works. I even DM'd Tasha. Tasha won't tell you that. She said she went and got facts and receipts from all of her friends, but she never reached out to none of her DMs that Cardi put up a picture. She never reached out to me. I hit her up with her.
Or me.
Exactly. I DM'd Tasha and was like, yo, Tasha, if you want the tea, hit me up. That's not how you do no interview. That's not how you conduct an interview. You're supposed to go to the source. If everything that her interview was like true, then you should have came and hit me up. And I got her interview. Tasha's DM. I'm a post.
Yeah, her interview was basically like biased. It was like, I'm on the Cardi hate train too, so we're just gonna make this sound super bad. But if you really are a blogger and you're really trying to do this, you need to get both sides of the story, and whoever's lying, then you need to call them out. It don't matter if it's the person trying to play victim or if it's the celebrity. It doesn't matter. You get down to the truth. That's your job. That's what you do. So all this Cardi being racist is a lie. We're all black, okay? Like, all of us. Sweetness is dark skin, so don't tell me that. Star Brim is dark skin. She is not racist at all. We dealt with a lot of racism, so you can kill that. All this, what Spotlight said, yes, she said she did punch her, but no, it had nothing to do with Cardi, but she didn't say that. You know, everything that was said, she only took bits and pieces and just to make it sound good. You not sounding good. You just are trying to jump on the Cardi hate train for whatever reason. I don't care. But if you want to do journalism, you want to be a blogger, you want to do this, you want to do that, then you have to state your facts. You got to know what you're talking about. If you don't know what you're talking about, hold off on the interview. Wait till you get the facts. Wait till you get some real stuff that can be backed up with real receipts, and then talk to us. But if you don't even want to reach out to the real friends that's been around, that clearly have been around and never left, there's a reason we never left. There's a reason we're still friends. There's a reason why it's not an issue. But you don't want to talk to us.
Exactly.
You want to talk to us.
I want y'all to go on Lovely the blogger. Shout out to Lovely T. I think her name is Brittany Chanel. And there's a blogger, a channel, YouTube channel called Grown Folks, and they broke it down fact by fact. They break in like catching her lie by lie, everything she was saying. Now, I want to clarify this whole herpes thing. All right.
That was my leg, by the way. Go ahead.
So, I'll keep it G with you. I'm not sure who started the rumor. I know it didn't come from Cardi. There's a bartender out there, China. I don't even know China's Instagram name, but China was a bartender that was there at the time, and she even put on Swan's page that China was there when the manager, John, shout out to John, told Swan, because the rumor was going around that she had herpes. Now, this girl had bumps around her lips. So what she would try to do was put on like color lipstick, like hot lipstick and all this shit, thinking nobody was seeing all this stuff around her lips. So one day, one of the girls at the job basically, thank you, Shantae, only one China is the bartender. You can go to her page and she'll let you know. But anyway, so when she came into work with the stuff around her lips, everybody was like, oh, mind you, I was traveling back and forth to Newburgh. Like I said, I lived in Newburgh. So when I came in, it was already out there. I guess the outbreak or whatever she had, I'm not going to say that's what
I seen it.
You know,
I seen the outbreak.
I seen it. But this was like at a little bit towards the end because it was going down. But when I got there, they all telling me that Swan got these bumps around her lips. So, you know, the girls was complaining to John. Again, we repeat. Nobody knew exactly what it was. We're nobody's doctors and nothing like that. So we're not saying what it was. A lot of the people were just suspect because she had things around her lips. So
and it's liability.
Yeah, so she was putting lipsticks all around her lips and stuff like that. And, you know, the girls went and told the boss. And the boss told her that you couldn't work until you came back with paperwork saying that you didn't have herpes or whatever the case may be. That's why...
Because the makeup artist couldn't do your makeup either.
Exactly.
That was the big issue.
Exactly. And that's probably the reason why she did go visit Dr. Sebi, God bless the dead. And in her interview, she caught herself slipping, trying to clarify it, telling Tasha, oh, my herpes isn't active. Bitch, who says that? Who says that? A bitch that got herpes, right? So at the end of the day, you told on your own self, and that made him feel like, oh, damn, this girl probably do got herpes or whatever the case may be. And she
wait, hold on, Keita. Hold on, because I'm reading the comments. Okay, so Swan is Star Marie. We know her as Swan. You guys know her as Star Marie. We are not talking about Star Brim.
Yeah, not Star Brim.
We're not talking about her. We are talking about Star Marie, a.k.a. Swan. Okay? Let's clarify that.
Sorry, I'm going to say Star from now on because we getting y'all confused. Yeah, her name is Star Marie. So Star basically told on her own self. And the only reason why she switched the story of saying, oh, Cardi had this thing on her lip or whatever. If you look at all Cardi's pictures, if she doesn't have makeup on, she has like a little mole right here between like her skin and on it, like not on even top of her lip, but she has a mole right here. So she basically tried to say that Cardi had herpes or whatever, just to lie and just to make the story look crazy. You could have never even brought that shit up, bitch. You the one who came out your own mouth and said that. You should have never said anything like that because, first of all, your whole point of even coming out to expose Cardi, so you say, was because of the whole feud with Nicki Minaj and the bartenders. But it sounds like to everybody, you start going in on her on something totally different. And the girl never even got to respond when you first made these first allegations about her or said anything. So how could you even come out your mouth and now talking about all this other stuff? That's why we saying you clout chasing, my girl, because...
Exactly. And she said on one of her videos, she said that she had one of the things I seen, she said that she had flashbacks when she seen Cardi throw the shoe at Nicki Minaj. And the thing about it is, Cardi threw a shoe on Love and Hip Hop at the girl that dated Swift. She threw a shoe at her. So if you're having flashbacks about a shoe being thrown, then you should have had flashbacks then, not now. What happened to your flashbacks then? because she clearly threw the shoe and that shoe connected. And that's not, talk about that girl, she's doing her thing or whatever. But the point of this is you can't have flashbacks and be like, oh my God, I remember. No, you should have remembered then. And you can't say you didn't watch it. Because to this day, I get on Instagram and I still see that clip. To this day. So it doesn't matter if you say, oh, I didn't see that episode. Okay. But you have Instagram now, and there's no way you don't see that. There's no way.
Yeah, and then what is this? She's talking about, oh, she doesn't like black girls. She's always disrespecting black girls. First of all, she hangs with 3 different types of shades of black girls. Besides her family and besides, like Star Brim or whatever. First of all, Star is the darkest black girl that she knows. And then Sweetness.
And she's beautiful. Can we add that? Because Star Marie tried to say she was ugly.
Exactly. She told her, yeah. What was the DM that she sent to you about? That was the DM.
Wait, hold on, the phone messed up. What'd you say?
That was the DM that she sent to you about her not being black or whatever. No, this was Swan did. Swan was trying to talk junk about Ashanti and on her live, and then
I'm gonna pull up the receipt right now,
and we're gonna post that up too tomorrow. She's looking at her old phone right now, where she.
No. I'm looking at the DMs.
Oh, I was talking about you, but your body is nice and all this stuff like that. My girl, you can't backtrack now. You can't backtrack now. But I'm more so disappointed in this blogger, Tasha K, because, like I said, she never reached out to any of us. She never said anything. And if you really want to get the story, you're supposed to take both sides. You wouldn't be caught up in looking crazy in the streets like you are right now, my girl, if you would have came to one of us and none of us were trying to, do an interview with you, but we would have gave you the tea. So that way you could go back and tell Swan, like, yo, you don't got enough evidence. I can't do this interview with you because it's not adding up. There's too many people against you. That doesn't make any sense. And Tasha, you were so thirsty to do an interview that you didn't do all that. You was a clout chaser. You could have had a real good interview. You could have had a real good story. But you just wanted to tear Cardi down because I know what you really are, my girl. All these receipts that Ashanti is posting that's showing y'all.
This is with Star Marie. I'll be posting this. And I'll go to where it says that she said, I know I talked about your legs, but your body's beautiful or whatever. Let me find that. But go ahead, Keita.
Yeah, right here. I took it. What's that?
It says right here. Can you guys read it? No. I know I said you had fat legs, but you still have a beautiful shape. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know about that. We're gonna post this tomorrow, y'all. I don't know if you guys can read it.
Yeah,
it's all kind of stuff in here.
But and here's my overall thing. It's 2018, right? We haven't seen Swan probably since 2013, maybe 2014, because she was at the club maybe like a year the most or so. Then she was lying, talking about, oh, I was going back and forth to Atlanta, checking in with our probation officer. Bitch, you was in New York for a while, including the weekends.
But wait, I have a question. Now, I can be wrong about this, but she said that she was mandated to the state of Georgia. If you are mandated to the state of Georgia, the only way you can fly out every week is if your probation officer gives you permission. Now, I don't know. I'm from Cali, so this may be different, but I don't know a probation officer that will allow you to go to another state to strip. You can't even strip in that state because you have to get a license, and you can't. Because you're in trouble.
She talking about some up here that she couldn't even get a job because she couldn't pass a criminal background and she couldn't get an apartment because of her criminal background. My girl, don't lie to us. We in New York. You could get a room from anywhere. You know how many people was giving the girls that was traveling for stripping that was renting out rooms? You know how many? This is New York. There's so many slum landlords. You could get an apartment anywhere. And how
did you make the flight? How did you get through TSA? And then to get to New York and then say you can't get a room. I rented a room. I rented a hotel room and then I rented a room. I lived with Keita. I rented a room. I didn't have my own apartment, nothing. But guess what? It was all kind of people like, oh, I know this people. I know that people. You can rent a room over here. We can get you an apartment there. You just got to pay a little bit more money. You know, it's not that hard.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, because she's doing all this. Yeah, she is trying to get on Queen Radio. But when that happened with the bartenders and everything, all right, Nicki Minaj, I don't know if she knew those girls or the story just sounded so good she wanted to be involved with her, whatever the case may be. But my girl, she not even backing your dumb ass up. She's like, oh, Tasha's the only one that's backing you up because she's desperate for an interview. But Nicki Minaj's not even backing you up. So how can you feel so sorry about you and about all this stuff that happened to the girls or whatever? You feel sorry about Nicki Minaj, but she ain't never come out and tweet nothing or say anything on your behalf about picking on you or nothing. Because guess what, sis? Your story don't check out. And Tasha, sorry, my girl, you all the way to the left. You can't come back right. You in a sunken space, my girl. You can't come back. You looking real crazy.
Facts.
You looking real crazy. This not even like all these people that sitting here like comparing like Nicki and Cardi and all that. This don't have anything to do with Nicki. But at the end of the day, she's doing all of this for Nicki Minaj. And I'm not saying Nicki sent her. We don't. That's not what this is about. It don't have nothing to do with her. But at the end of the day, you can't be trying to comfort somebody just because somebody has involvement with somebody else. And that was 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Where did you come from after 5 years ago? And that's another thing. After we left Sue's, like Sue's had got a little slow, whatever. Y'all know how the strip game go or whatever. So everybody know we went over to Lust. And we made a little name over there for Lust. Shout out to Frank. Frank the Suit.
Frank the Suit. We love
Shout us out. Or whatever, and they all know. Everybody knows that at Lust. Everybody who's making their brand had their own name, but because it was 4 of us, you know, we just stood out. Cardi was crazy and stuff, doing all this extra whatever, but we all just stood out or whatever. So at the end of the day, I didn't see Swan over at Lust. If she went over there, I have no idea.
I don't remember seeing her.
I seen that picture she got up there, but I never seen her working at Lust. She wasn't there when the squad was there. So that was none of that. This was only at Lust. So I don't know what that girl is talking about.
Yeah, I don't the whole Lust situation, like we had a couple individual issues in Lust, you know, whatever, but we had no bad beef. We never got kicked out that club. We never, you know, they never told us we couldn't come back. It was always love in that club. It was never nothing. So, but this is my thing. If you were bullied and all this out of Sue's, and you felt away at Sue's, and you knew we were at Lust and we had a name at Lust, why would you come there? Why would you come there? We wasn't even really going to Sue's no more. We was at Lust. Like, why?
Exactly.
You know, so
why didn't you then try to expose Cardi? Like when she started getting on, you had every chance to do all of that. So what are you talking about? And I'm quite sure Frank didn't even hire freaking Swan at Lust. I know he didn't. And everybody talking about Swan charges and stuff. This is all we know about her charges, all right? Because unlike her, we're not trying to be extra and settle. So we don't know specifically what Swan was on probation for, if she was on probation at all. We do know that she did not have her son at the time, because she did let us know she didn't have her son. But I remember her saying something about she used to travel back and forth to like Miami. She used to travel to like Atlanta and stuff like that or whatever. So she never told me personally why she was on probation. Hell, she lied and said that the whole club knew she was on probation when Spotlight punched her in the face that night and DJ Day1 stuffed her in a cab and all this because she was about to turn up. Turn up for what? If Cardi threw hot coffee on you outside, she would have been arrested. That don't make sense.
And she couldn't have paid for that.
Yeah, what are you talking about? When you met Cardi, when she first had her apartment and stuff like that, she had her own little bit of bread. What are you talking about? Going to get her hair done and all that stuff? Like, every girl in the strip club, which I don't understand, be sharing connects. They really do. I can ask somebody like, yo, where you get your hair from? Who did your hair? We all just have talks in a thing. So that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
And even if you like, I don't know. I can't.
Oh, my sound went down. I don't even know why. Hold on.
Oh, I can hear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, baby.
I know, I could just hear a little bit of what
she never lived with her, y'all. Like we said, we don't know her about her being on probation. We did know a little bit about her supposedly not having a kid or her kids, but that to me doesn't matter. That's her problem. I'm not here to bash you because you don't have custody of your children. I'm not here to bash you because of none of that, because that's I don't play with people's kids. I just don't, okay? And that is what it is. But the facts of the matter is, you're lying about living with Cardi. You're lying about her being racist. You're lying about her being a bully. She's this big. How's she bullying? Who's she bullying? Me and my sister didn't even know her. And we came like, nah, y'all not about to jump her. We didn't know nothing about where she was from. You know what gang she was with, what clique, what hood. We knew nothing. We was just two girls from Cali like, damn, this girl hella little.
They wanted to add Spotlight. How the hell can we add Spotlight?
Oh, Spotlight, get out of the live and then come back and they'll ask you if you want to be in it.
Wait, I can't even hear you. My thing is listening. What happened?
No, Spotlight, if she wants to get in, she has to leave the live, then come back and they'll pop up and ask her.
Oh, Spotlight, they want you to join the live. Leave the live and come back. Cardi 18, Swan 30.
Yeah, exactly. Swan,
yeah, this another thing. This another thing with this bullying thing. Swan trying to make it seem like Cardi is bullying her, but then she say that lately since she did these interviews that Cardi, like, people was DMing her and all this stuff like that. Her family is more scared for her, but she's not scared and all this stuff like that. But so how you a bully how was she a bully to you back then and all that stuff like that? But at the end of the day, she was the only one when we used to be like, girls would talk junk about her or pick on her and say like, nah, chill, don't do that, because she's not a bully. All y'all who think she's a bully because if somebody comes at her, she comes back and she reads them very well, that doesn't mean she's a bully. She's just not out here picking on people.
This is what I say about Cardi. This is what I say about Cardi. This is what my sister say about me. I'm not a bully. Cardi's not a bully. Kid's not a bully. Sweetness not a bully. We're not bullies. But our mouths are very lethal. So if you try to speak on us, you try to talk.
Hold on, you guys. I am so sorry. It is frozen.
And then told her, like, we all have herpes. Bitch, no, what the fuck? We don't have herpes. Speak for yourself. Like, speak for yourself.
And Tasha looking so stupid when the bitch said that on the interview. Tasha was like, wait, what you mean? She's like, they're all a part of the Zosta family.
Like, if you got acne, if you got eczema, Tasha was really going along with this. Like, Tasha, you really hearing this? And you're going to go along with that? Like, no, you're okay with...
Tasha was too far in with the everything, and she knew stuff didn't add up and add right, but because she's too... Boots be talking about Swan. I don't know if you worked at Sue's when Swan was there. I mean, Star. But Tasha was so caught up in doing this interview with this girl, she really didn't fact check. So they want to know, like, basically two things from you. How you remember punching her in the face because it was over a rumor. And then another thing they wanted to know was, what do you think about Tasha basically trying to twist your words and stuff like that with the
first of all, I'ma say fuck that bitch. How you get your pussy ate and don't know you getting your pussy ate? That bitch is retarded.
Exactly. How? That don't make no sense. My nigga could breathe on the back of my neck. That nigga, you know you about to get poked and you like, oh damn, come on, you slept through the whole thing. And you say you don't do drugs, you're a herbalist and all that. That stuff that you drinking or whatever you doing, that don't knock you out cold like that, my girl.
Yo, no bullshit. When I lick this pussy when she sleep, she wake the fuck up. That bitch told me she was, no, you the one who do drugs and out here selling pussy. Fuck is you talking about? Bitches bug the fuck out.
Like,
nah, but I remember fighting, but like it wasn't one of those fights that like I really cared about. When I say I didn't like this bitch, if you don't like somebody, you don't pay attention to it. Like there's other people I fought in the strip club, and I remember it. We made up later on down the line. We was like, all right, we was drunk. Star, Swan, whatever her name was, she was never one of those people. And when I say I didn't like her from Jump Street, like I might have been petty, I might have been young. I literally did not like her from day one. I probably didn't have a reason to not like her from day one, but over the period of time, I realized why I didn't like her. Like I just never liked her. She rubbed me the wrong way, and I felt like fighting her. It is what it is. Like I just did.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? So let me tell y'all how like Cardi and Star kind of, I don't know, like specifically how they fell out. So one day, I remember after, like, you know, she always used to have beef. So she ran, what's her name? I think she got chased in a bathroom or something like that. Swan or Star. I keep calling this girl Swan, but
because it's Swan. We know her as Swan. When did she become Star?
Because her name is, they know her as Star. Listen, y'all gonna have to rock with Swan. Swan is Star.
You better rock with Swan. Just because her Instagram says Star don't mean she not a bird, okay?
Exactly. But, all right, so Star was about to get in a fight with this girl, and she was scared. They was picking on her or whatever, and she ran in the bathroom. So, fucking, what's her name? Oh, they said I'm low. Hold on. Y'all can hear me? All right, hold on. So, anyway, Cardi ran in the back. She was about to get her ass beat. So Cardi ran in the bathroom, was like, oh shit, what happened? They was picking on her and stuff like that, whatever. And she was letting her know, like, they was bothering her. So I remember her telling the house mom, like, you know, look out after her, whatever, because the girls try to bother her and stuff like that, whatever.
Yo, wait, first, hold on. I just thought about some shit. How you a herbalist? And you ain't cure your fucking herpes yet.
No.
The fuck herbal school did you go to?
No.
The fuck?
But wait, remember when she was going around telling everybody that she cured her AIDS?
Okay, I must have been drunk for that one.
Girl, I'm telling you, this girl was saying that she was an herbalist and all this shit. This bitch said she's cured her AIDS.
Will she cure her AIDS?
Yes,
if she cure her AIDS, don't you think she will be more paid than all of us by now?
Let me tell you something. There's only so many people that's reaching out to Dr. Sebi. That's because you got some type of damn disease and you want to cure, or you really into that herbalist shit. Yeah. Did you see this fucking video when she was in the herb, when she was sitting there all on the man and stuff like that, laying on him and shit like that? No. She was over there tricking and looking for a cure at the same damn time.
Yeah.
But she was kicking and looking for a cure at the same damn time. Ashanti, you remember that? Ashanti, I'm gonna put you back on live in a second. We can't do more than 3 people or something like that.
Yeah. One more thing. How come none of the other dancers ever, like one of the older dancers? Now I'm not saying none of them, but like, why are we the only few to really like say something about this? I know there's older dancers like Lacey and that remember this dumb bitch. And didn't say anything. I guess because she wasn't memorable. And I said that. I said that to Lovely T. I said that to Tasha. She wasn't there for that long. And if dancers from Suits don't remember her, it's because she was not memorable to begin with. She wasn't there long.
Yeah, there was only really certain girls that, like, I think a lot of girls do remember her, but it was 5 years ago. 5
Yo,
years
no
ago.
bullshit. I seen a video of that bitch dancing. She danced like she on coke, dope, fucking speed.
Yes,
and she danced like, she danced like a swan with a broken fucking neck.
Yes, if y'all go on my page, I don't know, wait, I'm gonna post and repost it tomorrow. Y'all look at this video, and she dancing all crazy on the stage. Nobody was trying to steal her swagger. She was talking about Cardi was trying to steal her swagger, talking about she was the one that was sticking out her tongue. Cardi been dancing with her tongue out since day one. She been, before she even was dancing, that's just what she does.
That was just her thing.
Exactly.
She also just had that tongue out.
Yeah, so
even though her Instagram, remember her Instagram videos in the locker room? She used to be like, at the end of those things.
yeah, dancing like a goddamn. Yeah, so at the end of the day, like, when they sell out her and Cardi, this is why I think she really mad. She want to be a clout chaser. But I remember when after that, Cardi has saved her from getting her ass beat and all that shit like that. Basically, one day she was dancing, and Cardi was dancing it on the floor or whatever, and she came over, and you know how she did the same thing to you or whatever it was. She was trying to pick up her money, and Cardi kicked her. You know, Cardi used to kick bitches back in the day, so she kicked her, like, when, you know, that's her money. She kicked her, and her and Swan almost got into it. So then that day 4 after that, every time somebody would say something about Swan, talk junk about Swan, Cardi used to be like, not instigating, but just saying things or whatever, because she didn't like her no more, because you ain't gonna try to steal nobody's damn money, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna kick your ass because you fucking was taking my money. So I don't know what the real get back is or whatever. But I knew you could tell she was looking for the attention when she's at the airport mentioning Queen Radio. Well, if Nikki wants me on Queen Radio, then I'll be on Queen Radio and da da da. Like, Nikki don't give a fuck about you. Exactly. And first of all, for everybody out there, Star, Marie, Swan, whatever the delusional psycho ass, she did not bring Cardi to sues. Like I said, Cardi started fired from that damn supermarket. She was listening to other clubs downtown, and she said that herself on many.
That's the first message I had said to Cardi. I was like, what is she talking about? We were both there before her. I said, I don't know when Star or Swan came to sue. I was like, I know she didn't come there before you, and if she came there before you, that's impossible, because she literally was not there for long. Like, I don't understand how she got all this to say. Like, where did she get this from?
Exactly. Like, she didn't bring her to the club. She was at Key Club, and then she left Key Club. Everybody used to go to mad different clubs, but she left Key Club, and then she came back to what's her name? She came over to Sue's, and was popping at Sue's. She was like one of those girls, like, you know, when you from the Bronx and stuff like that. Like, she, even though it was in Mount Vernon, y'all have customers. Y'all was from the Bronx.
Where was she from?
She was from Atlanta.
No, where did she live?
So she was only there now. She was there a little longer than a month. I think Swan was there for like 6 months, the most, or something like that. It wasn't really long.
It wasn't longer than a season.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't like she was there from the snow to the snow.